Hi guys, it's me here, Poohbear 253, and I am in my kitchen. Do you ever get trapped on Instagram? I mean, the endless scrolling. I tell you, I just have to back out and just close it like when I want to back out, because you could just sit there and scroll for days. But anyways, I am here. I just left the gym. Got a good workout in, and I just wanted to come and chat with you ladies and gentlemen for a little bit. I want to tell you guys something I have here. This is I think it's called Oregon Trail. It's sold by Walmart. And you guys know those cups? They're called, oh dang. They look like this. They have a name to them. Yeti cups. They had I don't know if it's true or not, but it was on Facebook where they did like a little test and see which one lasted longer. It was Yeti, this Oregon, I think it's Oregon Trail. It's got that little mountain symbol on it, and you get it from Walmart, and they tested it and to see which one kept the ice for the longest. And actually this cup won, and they revealed the prices for each cup. I know they said like the Yeti was like, I don't know, 25. The other one was like, I don't know, one of them was like 29, one was 25, and this one is $9.88 or something at Walmart. So like $10 for a 30 ounce. And as you can see, I have traded in my flour cup because I can put ice in this and water, and it'll still have ice and be cold the next morning. So the ice lasts a long time. So just a little trick for the trade: if you guys are interested in a Yeti cup, you can get basically the same thing and a bigger version of it and this big cup was just $9.88 at Walmart. Just throwing it out there for you guys. And you know, here in the South it gets really hot, and it's nice to have this, like the outside to get hot. If you leave it out in the car or whatever, where you go in the mall or something, you come out, it still has ice in it, you know, as long as you keep it filled up or whatnot, and you can still have water. So I love it, and I have definitely traded in my little flour cup. So no more Tarvis, no more of those for me. So I just had a random thought in my mind, and the random thought is a what if question. And the question is, what if reborns didn't exist, like at all? Like if there was no such thing as reborns, if it never existed, like, then what? Like, just kind of try and picture yourself. Where will you be without the reborn? Because I feel, I mean, some people may disagree with me, but I mean, we all adopt these babies and we buy these babies for a reason. Like, there is a drive to collect them. There is a want there, and some people may disagree when I say a need. Like, it's like a subconscious need there, or something to want to collect these dolls. And like I say, I'm sure for some of us it's like the nurturing part of us, you know, the artistic part, how real they look, and so on and so forth. But yeah, it's just like a need. So like, if they didn't exist, I don't know, like what else would we be doing? I feel I would probably be a big like cat video lady or something. Maybe I'd probably dress my cats up in sweaters and be one of those cat people that do like video clips of their cats. But what else would you do with your spare time if you didn't have your reborns? I just wonder about that. I don't know if anybody's ever asked that before. If somebody has asked that before, so be it. But I didn't hear anybody ask this question like, what if? Because I know some people said if you didn't get into reborns and if you never found reborns, I've heard that one before. If you never found the reborns or you were never led to the reborns, you did whatever. What other hobby would you be into? But I feel mine's a little bit different because, like, what if reborns didn't exist at all? What would you do? I don't know what I would do. I'd probably, I don't know. I'd probably just be like, I'd be on Facebook, and I probably would never have been on Instagram because Instagram, yeah, how would your life be different if you never had, if reborns never existed? How would your life be different? I feel, hey, no cats in the kitchen. Okay. I feel that I wouldn't have an Instagram. What would be different about our lives if reborns didn't exist? So I wouldn't have Instagram because I wouldn't have had a reason to go on it. I'd probably still have Facebook. Probably just be on Facebook, but I'd probably play a lot more Candy Crush. And probably whatever else I could have found to, I don't know, to tickle my fancy. What else would I like? All my free time would be spent with hubby instead of it being kind of split between him and the reborns. Hubby would get all of the free time and family. Hubby and family would get all of my free time. What else? What else would change? I mean, work is the same. I'd still, like I said, I started the weight loss journey and everything. Actually, I started that after I found reborns, after I clicked over to the not trying to have kids anymore. And I was like, hey, well, let's start bettering myself and getting healthy. And actually, it started off that way, me getting healthy to have a baby. But I figured it was more fun just getting healthy. So I think that's how that ended up going. Yeah, so I don't really think much would be different. Like I say, majority of my free time would be spent with hubby. I wouldn't have an Instagram. And I wouldn't have met all these wonderful people. Like, I would have never met Yvonne. I would have never met Crystal. I would have never met Tamara. I would have never met never met Kimberly at the doll show. All these people that, all of us are like linked together through these dolls. Like, a lot of friendships were made because of reborns. For a lot of people, a lot of lifelong friendships have been made because of this hobby and because of the dolls. I just find that so interesting. If they didn't exist, I mean, I know one thing. If reborns didn't exist, I don't know what I would have ended up doing with the money that I spent on reborns. But if I didn't have another hobby to feel that, man, me and my husband's savings account would be off the chain right about now. And I'd probably, in my play money account, I'd probably have like so much money in there because I wouldn't have anything to spend it on. Because, like, we are very frugal people. Like, I guess if I didn't have the reborns, I'd probably be maybe more into possibly hair stuff. Maybe I'd get my hair done or something like that. Or maybe I'd go and get my nails done. Or maybe, like I said, I don't know, because it's a alternate reality that you really don't know unless you live through it. Reborns do exist, so if they didn't exist, I don't know. But I'm just saying these are things. Maybe I would probably have more designer handbags. I'd probably have a lot more clothes. Cause I just have a drive. I know I do have a drive. It's like, for me anyway, just a kind of a want to accumulate stuff, new stuff. I probably have like a lot more shoes. I mean, but it's not like I don't shop. I still shop for myself anyway, so I really don't see much difference. I really don't see that much of a difference being. I don't know. Like what differences would there be? I don't know. Like I say, you gotta find something else to drive you besides, just work and exercise and your significant other. You have to have something just for you. And that other thing just for me, I have no idea what it would be. No clue. It's raining again. I possibly would be maybe I don't know. I was about to say maybe like a volunteer at a pet shelter or something, but I don't know. That would require me to like leave my house. I can enjoy my dolls at home. So I got this shirt from Walmart. Love, it was on clearance for I think $5. See the kitchen back there. There, I just finished eating lunch, and there's my plate that needs to go in the trash can. And I'm basically chatting with you guys like because I am stuck. I worked my butt off at the gym, and I'm sitting at the kitchen table, and I have been sitting here for about an hour. My legs are propped up. I'm comfortable. I'm just looking out the window, and I'm exhausted. And my next step is the shower. And I'm trying to find some type of motivation to get my butt up out of this chair and go to the shower, which I'm about to do as soon as I end this video. And then it started raining, and I'm like, so it's making me sleepy. The darn rain and such. Let's see. But yeah, what if reborns did not exist? How would your reality be altered and changed? What would be different? What would you do differently? What would you be spending your spare money on? I know, because I know me and my husband cheat. Like, I'm a Mrs. Krabs and he's a Mr. Krabs. We would probably have so much money in the account if reborns didn't exist. So that's a positive thing. But you also think of it this way. What's the point of money just sitting in an account collecting dust? Like, money is to spend, to enjoy your life and to have fun. We probably would go out on date nights more often. Once after this school year, hopefully I am praying that I will be at my target weight. And when I do get to my target weight, I'm going to try to get like 5 pounds under my target weight so I can have 5 pounds to play with. So like if we want to go out and have some cinnamon knots and go and have some fried food and all kind of yummy stuff. And that's something else I want to talk to you guys about. Favorite foods. I was sitting here like thinking one time of all my favorite foods and like favorite stuff. Like, so I'm going to talk to you guys and I'm going to tell you guys my favorite foods. Like, people that's not from the South, a lot of the foods you may not know what it is, but that's okay. You can like Google it or something. So first we're going to start with breakfast. What is like favorite breakfast items? I would have to say like waffles with like buttermilk, or like buttermilk pancakes, buttermilk waffles with like the good old yummy butter syrup on it or whatever. With for me, give me some turkey bacon, some eggs. I'm pretty good to go with that. Something else I kind of like for breakfast with any type of pastries like cinnamon rolls, donuts, things like of that nature. Okay, for like dinner and lunch type of stuff. Okay, my favorite meals. Okay, hey, no cats in the kitchen. Sorry about that. Sometimes my kitty forgets the rules. But anyways, yes. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to start from like like favorite type of food I like to eat to like I really really like to eat it also. So let's see. I really like red beans and rice, like fried chicken, crawfish etouffee, fried crawfish, crab, like like I can just do like boiled crawfish too, boiled shrimp and fries, fried fish, gumbo, crawfish etouffee, crab cakes. I love like okay, let's do put like snacks in there too, like chili cheese fries. I love that type of stuff. I love mozzarella sticks. I like man. If you go to there's a restaurant down here called Bonefish Grill. I don't know if that's everywhere, but they have this thing called Bang Bang Shrimp, delicious, and they have crab cakes, and they are absolutely delicious. So that's something I really like to eat. I mean, I like the normal stuff. Like, I'm not. I was more into pizza when I was younger, but I'll eat pizza. But like a good, yummy, like homemade hamburger is really good. Lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, barbecue sauce, ketchup, jalapenos on there. Let's see, and whatever other good stuff I can put on there, mustard and mayonnaise on there. Let's see, what other food I like. I really love chili beans. I My mom used to cook chili beans when I was little, and I learned how to cook them myself, and I love chili beans, and I have perfected them to the way I really like them. I think my chili beans taste better than my mom's, but that's just my personal opinion. But anyway, I also really love beanie weenies. My mom used to cook beanie weenies for me as a kid, so those are like my two favorite kid meals, chili and beanie weenies. And chili beans, so it's like ground beef, and you put kidney beans in there. I put dark and light in there, and you put 2 cans of diced tomatoes, and 1 can I usually make sure is chili ready kind, and the other can could be just like the regular kind, or I try to sometimes use the one that has like no salt added to try and keep down on the salt. So that's something I really love to eat. Let's see what other type of foods I like to eat. Ooh, I love onion rings with like the sauce, like that crab cakes, and they have like this remoulade sauce, this like orangey sauce that you put on top. Oh, it's so yummy. It's so good. You're delicious. And let's see, and what else I like to eat. These are all things that if I could eat them without dying of like a heart attack, I would eat them every day. Okay, so let's see. That's foods. What other type of foods that I'm like, oh yeah, it's so delicious? I don't know. I can't think of foods now. Let's go to what I really could eat. It's desserts. Okay, sorry. So powdered donuts, yummy. Love donuts. Any type of donut, like well, not any time. I'm not really the type of person that like the chocolate and the sprinkles. That's too much. Just give me a plain old glazed donut, a plain old powdered donut, and I'm happy. Also, like a nice, hot, warm, homemade cookie with some type of nut in it, like walnut or pecans in there, with chocolate chips and maybe oatmeal in there. Delicious. I love cookies. Like I say, this is stuff I don't get to eat, so I'm just like saying stuff that I would love to eat, but I don't really get to eat often. Birthday cake, a wedding cake, any type of white cake with buttercream icing is delicious. And like I said, I'll have ice cream with it or whatever. If anybody has ever been on a cruise through Carnival, they have this thing called this molten lava cake thing, and it comes with a little side of ice cream. Oh my gosh, that's delicious. They have something similar to that. It like Chili's, but the molten lava cake on the cruise, that stuff is delicious. Let's see what else I like. Cause I'm just naming stuff that I absolutely love. Like any type of like serious, like really good cinnamon roll. We went to Schlitz and Giggles, and it's a pizza place, and they have these things called cinnamon knots. So it's like basically like cinnamon. It's like bread tied in a knot with like cinnamon and butter and stuff on it. You dip it in this little sauce stuff they have or whatever. That's really good. So any type of like cinnamon roll type of deal, something like that. Um, Cause this other stuff that I'll just eat, but stuff that I just is like my all-time favorite. So yeah, like donuts, any type of like, well not any type, like I don't really do pastries with like fruit. Like I'll do apple, like if they have like a pastry with like apple in the middle, but cherry and strawberry and all these other little stuff. I don't like birthday cake with fillings. I don't want no pineapple filling, no nothing, just plain icing. That's all. I'm a very plain person. Like as far as chips, like if I were to eat chips, just give me a plain tortilla chip, no Doritos. I mean, I would take a plain tortilla chip over barbecue chips, anything. I'm a really plain person. Just give it to me the simple way. Also for breakfast, I forgot I like cinnamon toast. Not cinnamon toast. What's that stuff called? French toast. I like French toast too. I mean, it depends on the type of pancake. Cause I used to really love pancakes when I was little. That was the first thing I learned how to cook, and I cooked it for myself all the time. But I do believe like the batter and stuff from back in the day is better than what they make nowadays, because I just remember my pancakes being so light and fluffy. They so delicious. When I make pancakes now, like 'cause my hubby is a big breakfast person. He loves biscuits, omelets, cereal, anything that you eat for breakfast, he loves, except for oatmeal. I love oatmeal. He can't stand oatmeal. He does not like the texture or the consistency of it. I love it. Give me some. I chop up bananas, blueberries. I chop up strawberries. I put in there. I put a little swirl of honey, a tiny little teaspoon of sugar on there, a little bit of my almond milk I put in there. And I crush up some walnuts, and I have some almond slices I put in there. Mix that all up. Talk about delicious. I just had that this morning. Anyway, let's see. Anything else I love to eat? And like I say, from now, things you used to love to eat when you were a kid is different now. Like my favorite candies. Let's see what's my favorite candy. I love M&M's, Snickers, Kit Kats, those white Hershey, like it's a white chocolate, and they're I think it's Hershey, and they have like their cookies and cream, that white chocolate Hershey's cookie and cream. I think it's called like Hershey's cookies and cream or whatever. So it's white chocolate, and they have bits of like Oreo like in it. That's good. That's one of my favorite candies. I love what's those crisp? It's chocolate and it have like Rice Krispies in it. The name brand of that, it slips my mind. Those good. I like that. Any type of like those nugget things with like almonds in it, like chocolate covered almonds, chocolate covered peanut, chocolate covered pecans, that type of stuff. I love chocolate and nuts. And like any type of like maybe like brownie sundae type of thing with a brownie or a cake, and you put ice cream on top and like the syrup and nuts on top and a little bit of whipped cream and a cherry. That type of stuff is absolutely delicious to me. So I'm pretty sure there are more things I would like to add to the list, but that's just some of my favorite foods. If anybody would like to share like do like this random video like me and share their favorite foods, please feel free. But I'm just talking about my favorite foods just because I know I'm about to go back to work soon, and it's about to be salad, carrots, fruit, vegetables, nothing good to eat for me. So I'm just dreaming, wishing if there was... I lost where I was going. Like, if there was some way that I could eat that stuff every day without dying of a massive heart attack, it would be nice. But everything in moderation. But for me, when I go back to school, like, it is going to be strict. Boom, boom, boom. Everything's going to be laid out. All breakfast, lunch, dinners will be planned, and morning snack, afternoon snacks will be planned. Everything is like fruit. I'm trying very hard to get away from processed stuff, trying to just get as much natural stuff. 'Cause I still eat my veggie fries. I still do my popcorn. I figure popcorn's not that bad. The 100-calorie pack popcorn that I do, that I figure that's not bad. And I usually do like some type of just all nut bar. Target has one. It's like a nut crunch bar. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's got a little sweet to it. There was another bar that I got from Sam's, but it was recalled because of, I don't know, was it listeria or something, and I just hadn't gone back to that one. So, and I found these at Target. They're sweeter, so which means it's got more sugar in it, but I needed something with protein in it for my little snacks and stuff. So that's that. Let's see. Let me think real quick. I think that's all of my yummy foods that I like to eat. I think that's it. Man. Now let's see. Let's go back through and let's see if I could say like my favorite of all the categories. So favorite breakfast item would have to be like a Belgian waffle, some hot syrup, maybe some like fancy eggs, with the bell pepper and all that type of stuff in there. Give me some what's that stuff called? My turkey bacon. I like turkey bacon. And give me like some of them little pastries. If you ever went on a cruise and for the morning and breakfast they have like these little cinnamon they have these different little pastries, little pastry stuff like that. I like stuff like that. Some type of cinnamon pastry or something. I like that. Okay, favorite snack. Oh, this will be hard. It would be like between chili cheese fries, onion rings, and mozzarella sticks. That would be like my favorite like snack food. Like I don't know, like appetizer type of food, I guess. My favorite, like, I guess lunch/dinner, like my favorite meal. Oh man, that's hard because I have so many. That's a hard one. Favorite meal. Man, I'm going to have to go with like red beans and rice and some fried chicken. I guess that's what that's what I'll tell them. But like crawfish etouffee, like my chili beans, all that stuff is right there next to it too. Favorite dessert. I'm going to be like favorite sweet breakfast dessert. I'm going to be like, of course, like donuts. Favorite snack sweets would be like powdered donuts or some type of delicious cookie with big chocolate chunks and like walnuts or some type of pecan in it. That would be like my favorite that. And like, I don't know, like favorite deluxe dessert would have to be like some type of, out of everything I named, it would have to be that chocolate melting cake on the cruise. That's like my favorite dessert. But if not that, like some type of brownie or cookie or cake with ice cream on top, with chocolate and caramel and some nuts on there, chopped walnuts and chopped pecans on there, and whipped cream and cherry. That would be my favorite dessert, I guess. And yeah, I think that's it. So I have chatted with y'all long enough about my favorite foods and about what if reborns didn't exist, and I am about to get in the shower now. Thank you if you stuck around to the end of this video. I appreciate it. And I will chat with you guys in the next video. Mwah. Peace. Bye-bye.